अपनी सभ्यता को
All right, live visuals coming there of Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Shillong. We're looking at polls round the corner. Prime Minister Narendra Modi in the state of Meghalaya, Shillong at this point, carrying out a huge roadshow. Security there fully tight as he progresses through the streets of Shillong. This roadshow that started at the Central Library, all set to end at Police Bazaar. He will be addressing a public meeting there. These are live visuals coming in from the poll-bound state. All right, it appears now that the BJP in high-pitched battle in the northeastern state. We see Prime Minister Modi currently now in Meghalaya, Shillong. He's carrying out a massive roadshow where we see tight security that started all the way from the Central Library. It will culminate at the Police Bazaar, where he's going to be holding a massive public meet at that spot. This is huge developments as we see the northeastern states, Nagaland, Meghalaya going to elections. And of course the BJP in a high-pitched campaign already set out with the roadshow. Prime Minister Modi, wherever he is, often seen to attract voters. And more often than not, his appearance in any state eventually translates into votes. Now how big or how far will the BJP be able to make inroads there? That, of course, remains to be seen. But at this point, Prime Minister Modi there, fully confident that they will gain power in the state of Meghalaya and the northeastern states. He has just started his roadshow from the police. He's going to be culminating that roadshow at the Police Bazaar. He started it at Central Library, and huge police security presence there we see while his roadshow has begun. It's now traversing through the streets of Shillong. All special security arrangements there made fully for the Prime Minister in Shillong. We believe that more than 1,000 security personnel deployed there along that entire route, starting from the Central Library all the way to Police Bazaar. Police Bazaar is where it will end. He's going to be speaking, a public meet that will be held at the Police Bazaar when this road show ends. This is a huge election campaign rally that's currently taking place. BJP, of course, really looking at making inroads in the northeastern states. Meghalaya, of course, really seeing bright chances. The BJP now pushing for brighter prospects. Meghalaya assembly polls, as we know, will be held in barely a few days' time. Rather 2 days' time. If we really look at it, 27th of February is when the polls will be held, and counting of votes in Meghalaya will take place on the 2nd of March. So right at the fag end, we see Prime Minister Modi arriving in Shillong, carrying out a massive roadshow.
ये अपने आप में एक बड़ी बात होती है जब देश का मुखिया प्रधानमंत्री सीधे लोगों के साथ में जुड़ता है, संवाद करता है और उनके इस प्रकार के जो जेस्चर्स हैं वो अपने आप में बहुत कुछ बयां करते हैं.
Meghalaya's elections now in barely 2 days' time. In Shillong, Prime Minister Modi now holding a road show. We of course see a lot of curiosity there. We see people coming in large numbers to cheer for Prime Minister Modi. Of course, we know Modi's charisma. One cannot escape. Time and again, it's proven, tried and tested. The BJP always uses him as the last and final nail to gain ground in any poll-bound state, and it more often than not works. Meghalaya right now going to elections on the 27th of February, and Prime Minister Modi right now in Shillong in a last-ditch effort to push for the BJP in their state. Anupam Mishra, our correspondent, joining us live. Anupam, a quick word. Shillong roadshow, Prime Minister Modi already set out. It's going to conclude at a place where he's going to be giving out a huge speech, a public meeting that will be held at the end of this roadshow. Give us a little more on the excitement, enthusiasm. Do we see large crowds there?
Yes, Namila, this is the last leg of campaign which is happening at present in Shillong. We have seen Rahul Gandhi 2 days back, and prior to that, Mamata Banerjee was also holding a few rallies in Shillong, and now PM Narendra Modi, which he is holding a rally, and huge crowd has gathered to watch him. And you know that last time when elections were held and countings were held, BJP got only 2 seats there, but somehow they have managed to form the government there by doing an alliance with the NPP. But this time also BJP is trying to get more seats in Meghalaya out of 60 seats, and the PM Narendra Modi is very charismatic. That is what BJP knows, and that is why BJP is trying to get as much as attention in the last leg of campaign which is happening in Meghalaya.
Tell us a little about the seat dynamics at this point. How far or how bright are the BJP's chances, Anupam, in Meghalaya?
Nabila, if we talk about last time, BJP got 2 seats, NPP got 9 seats, Congress got 21 seats. But in spite of having been emerged as the best party, Congress did not able to form the government. BJP somehow formed the government with NPP. But right now, NPP and BJP are not holding elections with an alliance. There may be some post-poll alliance which is on the card, and the main opposition is TMC at present, because Congress, if we talk about the seats number, Congress is nowhere with a seat number, and TMC is trying to hold a lot of area. Abhishek Banerjee, Mamata Banerjee, they are both trying hard to get more attention, and as well as BJP. BJP is trying to get more seats, especially in Garo Hills, where BJP thinks that they will get 3 to 4 seats. This is the dynamics which we are talking about now. Now the whole thing depends after the post-poll alliance which BJP is trying to form, and the bridge between NPP and BJP is Himanta Biswa Sarma. Last time we have seen Himanta Biswa Sarma flew from Agartala to Shillong to form the government. This time also Himanta Biswa Sarma, as you know, has very good contact with Conrad Sangma and is trying to maintain that contact.
All right. So from what I understand, BJP with merely 2 seats that they won the previous assembly elections in Meghalaya are now really pushing for a larger vote share. They have not entered an alliance. They are fighting independently, and they're really hoping to increase that vote share and seat share this time around. And despite just 2 seats, it's of course commendable that you have the Prime Minister himself reaching out to the poll-bound state. And that's the difference between every other party and the BJP. They always have a grand campaign that really somehow woos people to a large extent. Prime Minister Modi's charisma, one really can't escape, and it's known to culminate to votes. And that's what the BJP attempts right here in a last-ditch effort in Meghalaya to push for their party in a state which really has not seen BJP come to power as a single largest majority party. They have managed to come into an alliance the previous assembly elections and come to power. Will that happen this time around remains to be seen. But Anupam, on the sidelines, when we see this kind of this admiration for Narendra Modi, even in Meghalaya, Shillong, we see a large crowd there that's gathered. And you also spoke about how Congress has managed to get 21 seats the previous assembly elections. We hardly see signs of campaign coming from the Congress party, is there?
Look, we have seen Rahul Gandhi at the last leg of the campaign. He has gone there, did a campaign there. But the push needed for the Congress this time was not there, as Rahul Gandhi was busy in Bharat Jodo Yatra. He was not there initially, and last time when he went there, he did only one rally there. So the thumbs up, the motivation needed for Congress was not there, visually seen, as we are looking into. If we compare it to BJP or TMC, we have seen Mamata Banerjee going twice there. Abhishek Banerjee is going at least 3 to 4 times there, and even Prime Minister Narendra Modi is holding rally and roadshow in Shillong, and that too, it's a very small state. Only 60 seats are there. still BJP knows that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is a crowd puller, and he can manage, he can garner a lot of votes, and that is why BJP is using Prime Minister Narendra Modi everywhere. And this is the last leg of election, so that is why BJP is pushing everything this time, and that is what Congress needed this time, but we did not see that thing in Congress.
It's truly tragic. The Congress has 21 seats, BJP has 2. But the campaigning that we see of the BJP, of course, nothing in power in our comparison. The Congress has not matched up to it, not even a fraction of it, rather. Rahul Gandhi busy with the Bharat Jodo Yatra, and here is Prime Minister Modi himself, who now descends at Shillong, Meghalaya, the poll-bound state, just two days before the state goes to polls. And with just 2 seats, the previous assembly elections, they still have this magnanimous campaign and really are pushing for their prospects. This is certainly that really cuts BJP from the rest. Now, how far will this really culminate to votes? Why don't you tell us a little more about BJP's acceptability, that the factor when it comes to BJP with the people of Meghalaya, how far are they accepting of the BJP at all? Anupam.
We have seen the manifesto released by JP Nadda a few days back, and in that manifesto, BJP has focused on women power, women empowerment, and they have announced a lot of things, especially for farmers. They have announced things, especially for widows, for single mothers. So they are focusing on women. And if we talk about the dynamics, if Meghalaya is known for women empowerment, women are the most important thing in Meghalaya. They are the head of the family in Meghalaya. So BJP is trying to woo the women power, empowerment of women, and that is the best hope for BJP this time.
You know, we hear a lot of developmental projects have also come up in the state of Meghalaya, and it was the BJP's push, be it the PA Sangma Sports Complex, which is funded by the centre at a cost of 120 crores, and a few other high-ticket projects that have been rolled out in that state, poll-bound state of Meghalaya. Do you think that will really influence voters towards the BJP?
That is the also one of the major part of the campaign which we have seen BJP is pushing. BJP, a lot of leaders have spoke about the development which has been done in the past 5 years. But recently we have seen there is a rift between NPP and BJP, which can also do some dent in the vote garnering process, and that is also a critical situation for BJP here, because BJP is fighting alone, NPP is fighting alone. So if there will be any alliance, that will be post-poll alliance, and with this recent rift between these two parties, the only hope is Himanta Biswa Sarma, which we know that he has very good connection with Karnat Sangma. He's a very good friend of Karnat Sangma. So if we talk about the development process, yes, developments are there, and BJP is trying to tell people that look, we have done a lot of developments. Infrastructural developments have been there in the past 5 years. So that was also there. Development was there. Women empowerment was there in the manifesto, and for farmers there were a lot of things. So a lot of schemes were there.
Now, tell us a little about the rift between Conrad Sangma, the Chief Minister, and of course the BJP. They had come into an alliance in previous assembly elections, but at this point there is no pre-poll alliance. A post-poll might just happen, but how far will this rift really dampen the chances for the BJP?
Nabila, we have seen that one of the most influential leaders of BJP was arrested a few months back. He was released on bail, and that started the rift between NPP and BJP. And lately we have seen a lot of comments made by two parties against each other. So these are the rifts which are widening, and BJP is hoping to get BJP is hoping to somehow manage this rift, because we know that BJP has got only 2 seats last time, and this time also BJP is not very hopeful to get a lot of seats. So if they manage to get 5 or 6 or 7 seats or even 10 seats, they will have to take NPP alliance to form a government. So there has to be some kind of talk between Conrad Sangma, the NPP chief, and BJP, and that is what BJP is trying to do, and that process will start after, I think, on the day of counting, as the seat sharing emerges.
What we also know is the BJP, of course, wanting to contest all 60 seats. Are they fielding candidates in all 60 seats and fighting independently?
Exactly. BJP is fighting alone, and they are fighting for 60 seats. So they are hoping to get as much seats as they can, because the rift is there. The rift is widening. If they get a lot of seats, then this rift won't be there. And there are a lot of other parties also. TMC is there, Congress is there. A lot of regional parties are also there. So there will be a lot of combinations, a lot of permutations after the counting, after the seats was counted. So this all depends after 2nd of March, when results were declared, and how many seats NPP will get, how many seats BJP will get, because these are the 2 parties which had been in coalition before the election, and they both are hopeful to get a coalition after the results were out.
Yeah, so you have also TMC in the mix at this point. How far will the TMC be able to make inroads? Is there any possibility? We see that Congress has managed 21 seats in the previous assembly elections. BJP, you said, has managed barely 2. But yet this kind of pompous celebration and campaign that Prime Minister Modi indulges in, it might just change the tide, will it?
We have spoken with a lot of TMC leaders. Last time we know TMC did not get any seats. TMC was not there. By default, TMC came into the picture. At least a year back, 8 to 10 Congress MLAs shifted to TMC, and then TMC suddenly became the major opposition party in Meghalaya, and that was the point when TMC started expanding its wings in Meghalaya. Abhishek Banerjee started going to Meghalaya. Then we have seen Mamta Banerjee visited twice, and they are very hopeful to get more seats. But it depends actually, because whatever is there, that is for Congress. The groundwork has been done by Congress. Now, all Congress leaders have shifted their face to TMC. So it depends. It depends, and we will get to know how much TMC has made inroads after the results were out.
All right, Anupam, thank you very much.